Heart of America Quilt began September 13th, 2001. It began as two parents sat with their four small children to explain to them the horrific tragedy that took place. These children were small. The eldest was 4. And during that time, in Maine, in September, it was still chilly. Their oldest son took the quilt and placed it under his chin and said, "Mommy, I wish everyone could feel like this." That day, the Heart of America Quilt began, with phone calls to local schools, to friends. Within weeks, the Heart of America Quilt became a national organization, with its form of helping children heal, feel a sense of helpfulness. The means were given to children and adults throughout the country to help those who were so affected by 9/11. During that time, the small project that began in Maine grew to a national organization with global reach. During the time of growth, as the founder and the directors and advisors traveled throughout the country showing this amazing show of unity, this half-acre quilt in the form of a United States flag with panels made up from all 50 of the United States, from many other countries, all forming the white stripes of a flag. They traveled and they found that it wasn't just our children that needed healing. It was adults. It was first responders who traveled to this event to help, to clean up the horrid things that were done to our country. And it was the parent that didn't know what to say. It was the friend who crawled through the rubble only to find that the coworker at their next desk was not there. They all pulled together and worked together for something that I must tell you, the impact you can only feel when you walk between the stripes of this flag and you see Republicans and Democrats and independents panels side by side next to firefighters, next to survivors, next to the fire department of New York City and the mayor of Waterville, Maine, and the handprint of the children too young to see, with the scribbled first names of the child who has just learned to write. The Heart of America Quilt is fascinating, not just for what it did for 9/11, for those people so affected. It is fascinating for the unity that it created and continues to create in our country and in our world. The Heart of America Quilt brings together people from all walks of life to stand united to help those in need. The Heart of America Quilt has helped in other aspects of our world that has needed it, with small contributions to tsunami. The Heart of America Quilt is so excited about its pilot educational program, in which it will help teach children of all ages to work together using history and being aware of current events so that it is able to solve those crises in our community. Can you imagine children of all races, of all religions, not mattering whose parent works where or how much money their family makes, pulling together and using their assets to help our communities be stronger when there is a need for our children to look and be able to see when someone needs help, and to pull together like the Heart of America Quilt has country within their own community. We're teaching our children to stand strong, to help each other, but most importantly, to work together, united. no matter where our country goes, no matter who says who's bad and who's good, we all know that when the chips are down, we come together as one. And the Heart of America quilt is the largest symbol I have ever seen of that. No one has ever said, can I sign it because I'm... No one has ever said, don't put my pen next to theirs because I don't want to be beside them. They say, where do I sign? How part? How can I be part of that unity? We are one nation, and the Heart of America quilt hopes to continue that, the educational plan that will teach our children to work together, to take the issues at hand, to learn from our history, and be aware of the things that surround us, and to use wonderful communication skills to fill needs, to make our schools, our communities, our country, and our world a better place with unity. Thank you, and I hope that you also find it that you'd like to take part, whether it be by means of adding a panel to the Heart of America quilt or becoming a partner for education to help us educate our country, our children, how to work together to make this an even greater land than it already is. Thank you. God bless you. God bless America.